Welcome back to Careful Boys. We have with us Chad Mayate in the hot seat. Hey. You know what happens for hot seat, right?
It gets extremely toasty.
But it starts very cold. We ask you increasingly warm questions. By the end, you're going to be extremely uncomfortable and you won't want to answer any of them. But for now, we're going to keep it safe. Bart's going to start off with a very cold question. Super cold.
When it comes to your fabrics, are you more of a iron type of guy or a steamer?
That's a good question.
Jesus Christ.
I normally steam. I hold a Shark steamer.
Oh, wow. What do you have against irons?
Nothing. I use it for my suits, steam for regular clothes.
Good answer.
Wow. Let's go. How did you meet everybody here?
Ooh, that's a good question. I forgot.
Honestly, when he knows someone for a long ass time, you're like, man, I don't remember.
Do you at least remember how you
Who
met
do you know the oldest, longest here?
Ooh.
Wait, we met in Australia, right?
No. Before.
Oh wait, at the Anime Expo. I think.
Because like we did like videos even before Australia, didn't we?
I thought that was.
Oh, he was on the base that we shot at,
We shot at a base.
right? The military base.
Oh.
Do you remember? or not?
Qatar?
No, here.
Illegally. It was awesome.
I can't remember when
I just remember shooting with you guys and we shot like a G6 and you guys were dancing and freestyling and we had guns.
With Nate. With Nate Fu.
When was
Damn! Wait, how did you get join that one?
He was in Portiatis.
it? Yeah, bro.
Remember we wanted Portiatis for the finale?
Oh shit.
Pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay.
This is one of these moments.
Damn, Portiatis. Did you know you were on a base illegally?
That was illegally?
Yeah, it was illegally. Well,
A lot of us could have gotten mad trouble. We broke into a military base to do that.
Oh. Hey, things that happen when you win
You
Navy
broke
DC.
into it?
Illegally, yeah. None of us were
How did
supposed
you
to
get
do that.
away?
I thought it was like.
What did you break to get
I'm
in?
bringing my old boss on next time, and then you guys can ask him about it.
We got let in by a special key.
Allegedly.
They just did this. Hey, what's there? They just walked out, and then 60 people walked in.
Video.
So you've known us, that video's gotta be over 10 years old.
Oh yeah.
So that's at least 10 years.
That was the uncle days.
Yeah.
So you were a background dancer while they were like doing shit or what?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Portiatis are always background dancers. Never at the front of the stage.
Ooh. How long have you?
No, we were on the fucking Tick Tick tour.
That's true. Then we brought them on our tour.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, it was Poriotics tour.
Yeah, it's the Tick Tick.
Yeah, Tick Tick tour was our
On their second tour, on their second Australia tour.
Yeah.
Is that the tour that was a hot disaster?
No, the one after that.
Okay, because there's like
Our tour was dope.
We got paid too.
because every influencer talks about that Australian tour that was terrible.
It was after us.
After us.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
God.
and that's why they got blacklisted.
And it was a different crew that did it. Not the
Before they got blacklisted. Yes.
That other tour that went bad, you guys had nothing to do with that one?
No, we had all the tours that were dope.
There you go.
They tried to copy the Tick Tick tour. It was a competitor or something. So the same, it wasn't the same crew that brought us out. Some other crew brought out Tim and all these other people, and they didn't pay them. Cause you know, YouTubers back then, they didn't fucking do contracts. They didn't do fucking none of that shit. They didn't. We were the only ones that asked for half payment up front first.
Right.
Smart.
Yeah, cause we're like, you gotta pay for the tickets, but you gotta give us some spending money, bro.
You know, because of that disaster, that's the reason why I never did a show in Australia. Because
It's too scary, huh?
well, there was 2 other shows after that that I was asked to be on. Same thing happened, and I was like, wow, dodge the bullet. Because
That was like the
The
end
accent
of
of
YouTube
Australian ladies is goddamn beautiful.
and they're fucking so fun.
Yes, and they Louisville accent. Why am I talking like this?
you guys have an accent to them though. That's why you guys are exotic.
We are exotic, they're exotic. It's a fucking great combination.
Yes. Anyways, I
Out of all the
digress.
Portiatics, who can you smash in a battle?
All of them.
Let's go!
That's the right attitude.
No, but I'm gonna say that out of confidence. But
No, don't say that out of
Yes.
confidence.
Say it out of honesty.
Yeah, stop being a Chad.
Is this your first time on JK News?
First time.
Okay, so if you were to explain this to Joe, aka your wife,
Jolene. Yes.
how would you explain what JK News is?
No, how would you explain who Joe is? That's, don't bring it over here.
We know each other. She knows me.
You know Jolene?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Before you guys.
Whoa, why you gotta say it like that, man?
No.
No. He backtracked.
That's such a nice compliment. I hope somewhere out there someone's going, hell yeah, I know Ryan. It's so aggressive.
Fucking Ryan.
It's like someone knows me that hard.
That hard. It is.
Wait, so is me and Bart the first people you've met, or have you met someone here before us?
We met, I don't know when though.
Actually, I mean, like, I met you guys on ABDC, so it's like...
We didn't know you before you guys were on ABDC?
Actually, no, I met you before ABDC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
because like when I was on Pac Modern...
Yeah, I met you when you were dancing on Pac, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And you guys, because Eris made out with my wife at the time, so...
What?
What?
What the?
Pew, 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 pew. Love you, Eris. But just kidding. Yeah.
Wait, but you guys weren't dating?
No. No, we weren't dating.
Okay,
We weren't
okay,
dating. This is before I was even on the team.
You phrased it very weird.
Yo, Eris made out with my wife.
This is where you guys get into a fist fight.
That's so Eris, huh?
Not surprised either.
Well, Eris was making out with a lot of people.
Exactly,
on your
that's
team.
why.
It doesn't count.
Oh my
it doesn't
God.
count. It's zero. It's
Who's
like,
Eris?
He's on Quest.
He's on Quest. And he would always make out with girls on dance teams. Yeah.
That's
And he
funny
likes
as
making
fuck.
out with a lot of women.
Yes.
Sure.
And before
My name Eris, dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust him from the get-go. This is a letter, dude. He's like, what's your name? My name is Eris. Get the fuck out of my face, dude.
Too sexy. Sounds like a cologne already.
What are you an Eris to, you bitch?
An Eris? What are you an Eris?
Yeah, huh? What are you, dude? What do you own? What
I
land?
like that question though. How would you explain to your wife JK News?
Oh shit. Fucking love JK News. You know what's funny? I was listening to JK News when I moved to China for a year for Kinjas because like they sent me overseas
For
to
Hot
like,
Blood?
For Hot Blood Dance. No, it wasn't that actually.
So wait, as you were representing Kinjas in China, doing work for Kinjas?
Yes.
I see.
No.
Kind of, sort of.
In a more professional way, we have a partnership with a company in China called Sinostage. And then they needed a media person, and Chad was the best guy. So in order to get somebody over there that both represented both entities, Kinjas and Sinostage, he was literally not only the only, but the best representation. And we asked him fairly, it's like,
True.
this is like a 10-month plus job. And I remember asking him that, and I was like, if you go, you're gonna go for like a year. And he was like, I'm down. So I was like that.
Bro, you were in China for...
So he was doing media for our sister company, Sinostage. It wasn't you are going for Kinjas.
You basically did what I just said.
Yeah.
You gotta get the semantics
Do you
straight.
speak a little Cantonese or Mandarin?
Wobudong.
Oh, a little bit though.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
Did you learn?
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
That was horrible. I'm sorry.
Did you learn that there?
Yes. I learned that. That was my go-to, saying like, I'm sorry, my Chinese is really bad.
Hey, why don't you speak a little fucking Cantonese, you ching chong?
I could only say my middle name, and then Bart was like, "That's not even that good."
Otherwise, you say it like a white guy.
Hey, Ja Rule, dude. Hey, Ja Rule, baby.
Can you be my
Mandarin teacher?
Say something in Cantonese or Mandarin. Well, it's Mandarin because you're right.
What would you do if he's like, Shang-Chi?
Well, that would be the worst form of whatever you could say. But continue.
That's the crazy thing is that I can't even say anything in fucking Mandarin. Dude.
Say something in Spanish.
Pasadena.
Pasadi. Why are you Italian and shit now? Pastadina.
This is your auntie. This is your auntie.
Hurry up, maricon, dude. They're waiting.
Chino japonés come caca no me ves.
There you go,
Dude, that sounded sexy as fuck.
You know what that means? It means like Chinese, Japanese. You can't see me eat shit. That's what kids used to sing.
Yeah, they used to say that shit to me at school too.
But it sounds so beautiful.
It does.
Let's get straight to it. If you had to kick somebody out of Poriotics, who would it be?
Myself.
You're so safe.
I was a horrible one because I was the last edition. I was a substitute.
Oh, wow.
Who was supposed to be there?
So there was the original 5, and then they had a 6th person from San Diego who was like the lost Poriotics not to be named because he was just like a random guy.
His name on.
Name him.
His name was Robert. Robert, you're cool. But then he's from San Diego, so then he was never around. And then Jet Li went to Korea to just be Korean because he loved Korean girls, and then he does that thing there.
That's why he went? Fuck.
Love you. Hey, hot seat, baby. I ain't lying.
Best hot seat guest ever.
Got you, baby.
Giving the truth out.
Okay.
So then it was like, so then I was on this Pac Modern Long Beach collegiate dance team with like the other half of Poriotics, and they're like, we need a substitute. And then they brought me on for like these like little gigs, and we started winning first place at all of them. And then they brought me on to this like Olympic thing or Hip Hop International where it's like USA versus the world, and then we won. And they're like, all right, you could stay. I was like, sick. And then from there, that's how America's Best Dance Crew recruited us.
Wow. So you're not the worst member. You're actually the reason why they
call me the lucky charm, even though I'm the worst dancer.
You really feel like you're the worst dancer?
I was the worst. I was only dancing for 2 years at that time.
Oh, the most inexperienced.
Dance in general in this capacity is very subjective in the explanation. I think there's also like Chad was one of the best people to memorize counts, formation, be on time. You know what I mean? A whole different caliber of what it makes to be a professional dancer. Dancing well as a physicality is different from being a professional dancer. I think Chad's very professional.
I agree. As a dancer, I like to say that I'm a really good dancer. But I don't have those.
Pull up like a G6.
I don't know those. I can't work in a group. I'm more of a superstar. But I want to ask a Kinja question. If he sucked as a dancer so hard, why did you choose to bring him in your crew?
Because Kinja's is more about great people.
I don't want to be a part of. I don't want to be a part of it. No
Thank you for setting us up. That was literally the greatest thing you've ever said about Kinja.
Thank you. But when did that conversation come into play? Because you're part of Poriotics, right? Yes. And then this is the part of I'm very against in the dance community. The switching sides, the hood hopping, the orgy of dance members in different crews.
Disgusts him.
I just fuck squad hopping. Disloyalty, right? It happens in the dance world. It's a fucking disease. But
it's a fucking disease.
The Olympics are horrible.
He's so passionate.
And All-Star team is horrible. And
it's horrible. But you know what?
All-Star games are horrible.
Today's video is brought to you by Audible.
You know what I've been listening to? Audiobook wise.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I've been listening to Scars and Stripes. So it's written by my good friend, Tim Kennedy. And he's actually really nice. He told me that I'm his second favorite Asian on this planet.
Oh, so who's his first?
So this is cool. This is actually like he actually has an adopted Asian brother that he never really talks about. But anyways, what's really cool is he came out with a book called Scars and Stripes, and it's about like his upbringing. And he sent me the book, and I could read it, but actually listening to it was way better because I hear the entire story in his voice.
Oh, so he's reading it?
Yeah, it's his voice. You can hear his emotions. So there's like so much more to the book now than versus just reading it in text and what I'm imagining what he's going through, you know? So it's super cool, and that's why I actually really enjoy audiobooks. Like, in addition to how convenient it is and, you know, my drives from Vegas or whatever, I can pound through a bunch of books, but also being able to hear it from the author's perspective is super cool.
That's true. And if you're an audio learner, such as I do have a lot of books, but it's much more harder for me to actually dedicate the time to sit there and read and make notes and do all that stuff. So when you're on the go and you want all this other stuff to like, so when you're on the go and you want all of these books that you want to catch up on or whatever it is, Audible is the awesome place to do that. And aside from books, they have a lot of other things too. They have entertainment, they have Audible originals, they have many things outside of just books.
So let Audible help you discover new ways to laugh, be inspired, or be entertained. New members can try it free for 30 days. Visit audible.com/offtherecord or text off the record to 500-500. That's audible.com/offtherecord to try Audible for free for 30 days. Audible.com/offtherecord.
Because you guys are my friend, I am very accepting of diverse views. And so, when did this conversation happen where you're like, yo, I'm Poriotics, but you know what? Like, I might hop this side and I might fucking play both fields to be a Kinja. And how, like, why? You have so many members already. Why did you bring this guy in?
Why you looking at me? He's in a hot seat. Blah, 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 blah. Why'd you bring him in?
I mean, I just want to know how that conversation started.
I mean,
because I'm against it.
Yeah, was there is there an origin story, your history with Kinjas?
I mean, it's honestly not that crazy. I mean, it started in Australia during Tic Tac Tour 2, where like
became friends.
Yeah, we were actually really good friends after that because that was.
See, so he sucks now. Continue.
No, but he's still great. He's actually better now.
Go ahead.
He's better now?
Yeah.
What was wrong with him then?
Can you get through this story in like 15 seconds so we can move on to juicy stuff? Okay, at the end of the day, everybody needs to recognize that also me and Chad were dancing on another crew, a non-profit called Culture Shock Los Angeles together for many years.
Oh, I didn't.
So literally,
hop in another hood.
Yeah, me, non-profit is different. You can go to your high school and still be a part of Boys and Girls Club.
Free hood, I get it, whatever.
So Chad, myself, and La De Vera were dancing together constantly, and we would do shit in our own way all the time. So because we were dancing together, it was kind of like regardless of crews, it was like, yo, we already rock together. Kinjos was never like a one team or nothing. It was always like you give what you want from it and like blah blah blah. That's it.
He doesn't like it.
Cool. Let's move on.
He's skeptical. Look at Joe right now, dude.
We were able to move like Anthony very well. There we go.
He's one of the greatest movers that I fucking know. It's not just in my style, but in general.
Make money double ways.
Have you ever been doing a dance that he taught, and you were like, I don't really like it, but I have to do it anyway?
I mean, like he just does too much fucking ISO shit. It's so
Obviously, the answer is yes.
Honestly, I'm already team ISO. I came from a team that's all fucking robotics and shit. Right?
But what about all the emotional song choices he likes and shit?
I'm a Scorpio, so we're naturally freaking
Wow, so you match up pretty
emotional.
well.
So I was like, I vibed with everything Anthony was doing.
Chat's a good boy, huh?
Thank you, Hawk. Thank you.
Mean to you.
Profound, dude.
No, I mean,
Means everything. This means headlines, and this means we've made it.
Tick tour.
Tick tick tour.
I had it framed up, bro. I had it framed up.
That's
because
crazy.
so many friendships, memories, and fucking things happened from that tour.
And they're still there. I'm still friends with everybody there.
Whoa.
Victor's on there.
Skinny dude.
oh, he was.
Oh shit. Bald Joe is Joe, you look like you just got out of prison, dude.
Skinhead
What
Joe,
is
dude.
this, dude? You look racist.
Yeah.
You look white people.
It's American History X
What the
Joe.
fuck is this? You know what the funniest thing is? So there was like this music video that is that Can? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I literally thought Dumbo was a girl for the longest time.
Who's
and I
Dumbo?
remember I talked to Jet. I was like,
That guy on the left.
I was like, it's really progressive that you guys have one female member. Jet started cracking the fuck up.
No, you're not bullshitting me. You swear to God.
I legit thought he was a girl. So like, and it was really interesting because he was wearing a tank top. I was like, yo, this girl kind of free, dude. So I was tripping the fuck out. This girl kind of free. Yo,
Not a girl. Definitely not a girl.
this is not a joke. I legit, and then, you know, I think it's his wife now, right?
Yes, yeah.
They were making out on set, and I was like, and a lesbian? Yo, this shit kind of hot. And I was like, yo, this is hot as fuck. And then my mind was
And then he
going,
jacked off the Dumbo that night.
yeah, dude.
Yeah. He said.
I was legit shocked. That was one of the most embarrassing moments for me ever, where I'm literally talking to somebody that's his close friend, and I'm like, dude, man, really progressive, man. You guys have one female member, and he starts busting up laughing. And he was like, I don't even know who you're talking about. I was like, what do you mean? I didn't get what he was laughing about. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, holy shit, that tank top skinny girl, he's a boy.
I love how it's not even just pictures and videos. It's like you're still seeing them in real life and making that assumption.
I was like, dude,
This
Is a bold skinny girl.
Good for you.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't this one. It was the tour before where Can's dick story happened.
Yeah,
His cake story.
His
dick cake story.
the big black chocolate cake.
More context to that, which is probably why he got more embarrassed from that. Love you, Can. Is because like we were at a club and we were judging a bunch of like go-go dancer girls that were dressed. It was like towards Halloween, wearing like nurse outfits and like they were just like a bunch of hot girls, and they were just like walking down a catwalk and we're all judging them. And then like that's when the cake came out, and then we sang Happy Birthday to Can.
So it's more embarrassing in front of the girls and all that.
100%.
wait, what happened? He
He
nutted?
dunked his face in
No.
the cake, and
The
now
dick
he
cake.
now he hates chocolate forever.
Yes.
Wait, really?
He said he
Man,
was
that is
tripping
the
though.
for real? Because of that?
Because of the dick cake.
Oh yeah,
Because he
Bart
was
wasn't
on-
even here for that one.
Because he was on like mushrooms or something, so he had a massive
E.
fat trip.
E.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, can't get over it, dude. Chocolate's great.
Bad trip.
Don't demonize chocolate, man.
The positive part though is black dicks are perfectly fine. Because the shape of a black dick cake is completely fine, no bias toward that. But chocolate?
Because he got pushed into chocolate cake,
It was a chocolate dick
Yeah,
cake.
a chocolate dick
and he
cake.
doesn't like chocolate because of that.
Because of that, yeah, he got.
But now he likes dick.
Yes.
He's all fucked up in the head.
Just switched it in his head.
Got crossed, dude.
I used to love chocolate. I hated dick, but now, whoop.
So on Can's embarrassing moment, right? Have you ever had anything like that? Like that you're just like, oh God, this is crazy, and I just can't get over it. Cause you're on the hot seat. We gotta know.
It's gotta be
Yes.
about me, not
Yeah, it's gotta be on. Yeah. We know about Can's dirty secrets.
Do you though?
Yeah. Well, you want to
Hey, I like this motherfucker.
That's hot seat. Let's talk about Can.
I'll tell it when Ken is here.
This has been the best diversion of hot seat from the guest, though.
Yeah.
Where it's been about everybody else except the guest.
Yeah, I know. We haven't heard much of your stuff.
Hey, welcome to me.
I know he's really good at that.
Because I observe.
What's the worst thing that happened within Poriotics?
Worst thing that happened
Within the team, yeah.
within the team.
I just like the way he says Poriotics.
I never heard it like that before.
Hey, you trying to fuck after this or what?
I'm in, bro. Let's go, dude.
It's too sexy.
Yeah. I mean, other than like the group breaking up into, not semi-breaking up, like a couple of members that had to leave, and then us picking up new members and like figuring it out and becoming like, and keep going. And
Yeah, so
figure
what's
out
that
the
what's that
dynamic.
experience like, right? Because there's a certain chemistry when you have a certain
Yes.
group and you're trying to bring other people in. How do you work that?
I mean, at least like when we were picking up other people, we were trying to pick up people that we were dancing with on like other teams or like that we knew beforehand or that were cool guys that could possibly even move like us or that would vibe with the squad. So that's what we did. Like we picked the people that we knew, and then
Speaking of which, hot seat. When you guys were voting on me, how did you vote?
well, yeah, because like
You were about to join?
Anthony was supposed to be on Prox. If you didn't know, Anthony performed a few times at Poriotics.
A few times.
A few
That wouldn't
times.
have worked. You're like fucking 4 feet taller than everybody in the group.
That's one of the main reasons why he didn't make it on the squad.
You would stand out.
Everybody-
Discriminación.
That's true. Everybody was 4 feet tall, and Anthony was 7 foot tall.
Sunglasses look the same.
Me dance too.
Yo, the funniest thing is that
I dance.
But the same touch.
that's true. No,
I like
we were at rehearsal.
I dance.
I'm also. I'm too big.
The idea of him, if you guys were performing at like a club and no one
Which
can
we
see
did.
everyone,
Level
they would probably
3.
think he's just doing a solo.
Hollywood and Highland.
Performed at level 3.
Who's
And
that
it's-
one guy dancing?
Yeah, it's funny because like when we were in rehearsal with Anthony, like I said, everyone was like 4 foot tall. So then I was like, Anthony, you gotta squat. Yeah.
Take a seat, Anthony.
Yeah, but I love you.
Was that one of the main reasons why he didn't make the cut to Poriotics?
That was one of the main
Was that a
reasons.
revenge story where you said, well, fuck you then, I'm gonna be a Kinja?
Fuck you, I'm gonna get smaller.
Yeah. So yeah, that was one of the main things. It was like we were all rehearsing at Quest Dance Center, which is where
Yay.
these are from, where they know the trademark.
I thought that was very disloyal, by the way. You didn't have your own dance group.
Might as well go all the way.
I know, right?
Loyal, me or Anthony?
I mean, why were you practice at the Quest Center when you were Poriotic?
Like
Because we didn't have a Poriotic Center.
Well, you had my living room.
That's what he's bitter about.
Oh, so you wanted us
To
to
practice
Hey,
that.
just answer the question. What was your vote?
Oh, my vote was hell yeah, Anthony should be it. And then I got vetoed.
Wait, go back.
Other
The
hot
juicy
seat
shit.
question.
Yeah,
Who said no?
Were you the only yes?
No.
Well, let's go back real quick and finish up that story because I want to know what,
I've
what
been
you're about to finish
vying
up.
for you to be on JK News for years to ask this question. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, yeah.
I'll tell you this. I remember. So I was in Italy with Charles. Yeah. So I was in Italy with Charles. We had performed a few times. Charles was lobbying for me to join the crew because it was like kind of like a disconcerting time. Your guys' management had fucked y'all over again. There was like a lot of shit, blah blah. But I had enjoyed dancing with half y'all post Tick because like it was all cool.
So that's why you recruited
And then
Charles.
I remember I was like, we gotta DTR. We gotta define the relationship. So they had a whole conversation about me, right? And I remember it was La De Vera, who's also Kinja's, love you, La. He was the one who broke the news, and he pretty much said that like, yo, a lot of shit has happened to Poriotics, and right now instead of bringing in new people and finding out something new, we gotta rework everything that had happened and find ourselves before we can add somebody else.
Yep. Which is true.
And I was like, that's very respectable. So then after I was like, ah, cool, I'm not Poriotics, and then I was like, let me go full force with Kinja's.
And then bring Charles over to you guys.
And Chad.
And Chad.
And Law.
Yeah. And then you broke up their group. Damn, you're a genius, dude.
Me and Law in.
So can we?
I'm not in Poriotics. I am Poriotics. Dad, too.
You shall not pass.
So just tell us this: did any of the people that voted against him end up in Kinja's?
No.
That's your answer right there?
Oh!
I never made that call consciously. And it's never fully up to me. It's never fully up to me.
But you felt it
If
though.
you want the truth of Kinjas, I never make a decision by myself on who joins the crew. I can never do that. It's never allowed.
Sorry, Dumbo.
It's
Damn. That's what you get for wearing tank tops and seducing me.